When I first joined Milton Keynes, I worked as an arrivals worker. Our job was to visit all the new tenants as they moved in, and we got their names from the housing list. One man that came in was Mr. Brooks, and we went to visit him. And he came to the door, a very little old man with a very long face, a little like a monkey. And we asked if he was Mr. Brooks, and he said no, his name wasn't Brooks. He must live next door. And, right, well, what's your name? I'm Mr. Monkey. I didn't know whether to believe him or not because he was quite straight-faced about it. So anyway, we went in and did the visit and told him where the doctor's was and so on, and left and went back to the housing office to point out that they had got the wrong name on their tenancy agreement. And they said, no, his name wasn't Mr. Monkey. He just liked to call himself Mr. Monkey because he looked like a monkey and he thought it would save other people calling him one. He was a very strange man, would get into tantrums and dance up and down waving his arms just like a monkey did. And one day he came into our office to tell us that his cat had been run over. A local man was driving his car, as he said, on the wrong side of the road, and the cat had run out and he'd killed it, and he was going to take legal action against the man. He wanted to get a taxidermist so he could preserve the cat's body as evidence. And could we find a taxidermist for him? Well, we searched through the yellow pages and asked people, but no one had heard of a taxidermist. Milton Keynes was in its very early stages and things like that didn't exist. And anyway, Mr. Brooks didn't come back, so we forgot about it. And then about 6 months later, Mr. Brooks came in the office. Had we found his taxidermist for him? No, we hadn't. Well, I've got to have a taxidermist because the cat's got to be presented as evidence. Well, you can't still have the cat, Mr. Brooks. It was a long time ago and it must smell badly now. Oh no, he said, the cat's perfectly all right. I keep it in the fridge next to the butter and it's quite as good as new.